military weapons. Why is North Korea a grave security threat? What is the most powerful weapon of the KPA? And what's the women's role in the military? Watch our new video about the Korean People's Army and explore even more. The United States and its Asian allies regard North Korea as a grave security threat. North Korea has one of the world's largest conventional military forces, the Korean People's Army, which, combined with its missile and nuclear tests and aggressive rhetoric, has aroused concern worldwide. But world powers have been ineffective in slowing its path to acquire nuclear weapons. The KPA consists of 5 branches, being ground forces, the Navy, the Air Force, the Strategic Rocket Forces, and the Special Operation Force. While it remains among the poorest countries in the world, North Korea spends nearly 4.9% of its gross domestic product on military. The KPA's annual budget sits at approximately $6 billion. Here's some interesting facts you may not have known. It's the only country in the world that has a captured U.S. Navy ship. The spy ship USS Pueblo was captured in 1968 with 83 Americans on board. Those Americans were kept for 11 months, and the whole situation nearly escalated into a full-scale war between the two nations. Women are a fully integrated part of the country's workforce and its military. While women are integrated into society, there's a huge downside that many defectors have described. Many women are forced to attend parties and fulfill sexual duties to men who work for the regime. Conscription and terms of service. North Korea has universal conscription for males and selective conscription for females with many pre- and post-service requirements. Troops end up serving a minimum of 10 years of military service beginning at the age of 17. North Korea's military is the world's 5th largest with 950,000 active army personnel, with most soldiers armed with locally produced Kalashnikov-type rifles like the Type 58 assault rifle. The army also uses ZM-87 anti-personnel lasers, which are banned under the UN Protocol on blinding laser weapons. North Korea has tested a series of different missiles, including short, medium, intermediate, and intercontinental range, and submarine-launched ballistic missiles as well. With each test, North Korea's nuclear explosions have grown in power. The first, in 2006, was a plutonium-fueled atomic bomb with a yield that was equivalent to 2 kilotons of TNT, an energy unit used to measure the power of an explosive blast. The 2009 test had a yield of 8 kilotons, and in 2013 and January of 2016, both had yields of approximately 17 kilotons. In September of 2016, the explosion had 35 kilotons. When it comes to equipment and weaponry, the KPA possesses a variety of Chinese and Soviet-sourced equipment and weapons, as well as locally produced versions and improvements of the former. The KPA boasts 5,500 tanks, with 2,200 infantry fighting vehicles. Soldiers are mostly armed with indigenous Kalashnikov-type rifles, as is the standard-issue weapon. Frontline troops are given the Type 88, while the older, the Type 58, and the Type 68A and B have been shifted to rear echelon or home guard units. A rifle of unknown nomenclature was seen during the 2017 Day of the Sun military parade, appearing to consist of a grenade launcher and a standard assault rifle. When it comes to air power, it features a total strength of 949, with 458 fighters, 498 attack, 4 transports, 204 helicopters, and 20 helicopters. On land, it has 6,700 combat tanks, armored fighting vehicles in the range of 10,000, self-propelled artillery around 2,250, 4,300 towed artillery, and 5,000 rocket projectors. In the water, its naval assets total 967, with 8 frigates, 2 corvettes, 86 submarines, 416 patrol vessels, and 23 mine warfare vessels. Thanks for watching. What do you think about North Korea and their army? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time.